Um, Today we have the new Mercedes E55 Wagon. Yep. I don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest. I wasn't really expecting to exactly receive this car, but we do have the AMG engine in there. You can tell this car is definitely from the early 2000s, because I believe it's a 2009 if I'm not mistaken. Luxury cars still kind of had wood grain back then, and the big plastic buttons. It's real big in the 90s and 2000s, and all cars, not even just luxury ones. Oh my goodness, I hate this time of year. My allergies are, it's like when the seasons transition from one to the next, and then like the spring and the fall just tear me apart, and it sucks. Like we're transitioning into winter now. It ain't fun. Ooh, I like that color. Nice little maroon, green, like a greenish blue, teal kind of. Got some nice colors. I always did like Mercedes colors. They were always a little more monotone than most other brands, but like they did it properly, I think. Rocking with this maroon, I don't know why, but I like it. Take a drink of water real quick. This is taking longer than usual. I wonder if it has to do with me recording. Okay, let's see. I like it. I like it. You can hear the supercharger in the front. It's like when I popped the hood earlier, I seen the supercharger, but I was like, I don't want to say anything and then be wrong later. I would have been right. But yeah, it's like different engine swap. 5.2 liter V10, that's our Huracan engine. 7.2 V8, and the 6.0 liter. Ooh, I can tell what that is just by the sound of it. This would be the Pagani, is it Zonda that has this engine, or is it the Huayra? I'm gonna leave the stock engine in it for now, but I feel like we could build. Honestly, this doesn't look terrible. I don't like the tow hook, but I mean, like the canards and splitter don't look bad. And that is just downright atrocious right there. I can make a real sleeper with this thing though, 100%. Do a little switcheroo on the wheels. I'm not really seeing much that is sticking out to me right now as far as this car goes. Those don't look bad. I feel like these older Mercedes from the earlier 2000s, you need like a certain type of wheel to look right. I wonder how much these things go for in today's market. I'm just genuinely curious at this point. I'm gonna have to do some research after this. Actually, no, let me go on my phone right now. I also live in California, so prices are probably gonna be ridiculous. sedan is like 10 grand. Oh, here we go. Here's an AMG wagon. Isn't too far from where I live. It's 20 grand, which is quite expensive for a, at this point, 20-year-old Mercedes. Kind of like that wheel. I'm gonna go with that. So, for those of you who don't know, at this point, for these videos where we're going over the new cars, I'm essentially just like picking out random upgrades, throwing nothing really in particular on. So, let's see what... I'm still kind of debating on the engine. I don't quite know what I want to do with that yet. I think for now I'm going to keep the stock engine, right? I'm going to upgrade this. I'm going to see where it puts me. And then might have to look into that Zonda engine. At least I think it's the Zonda. Because I know those got Mercedes engines, so would that 6.0 technically be... Would we consider that a Zonda engine, or would we consider that a Mercedes engine? That's the real question that we need to be thinking about here. Let's put us like mid S1. I'm just genuinely curious. I bet this thing absolutely rips. Higher in S1. Let's do this because I know the wheel spin's gonna be ridiculous. Maybe all-wheel drive wasn't really the move because we're really low in S2 now. So I think what we could do is go back to the Mercedes engine, but leave it all-wheel drive and see where that puts us as far as performance class. I mean, we're higher in S2, but let's see, 188 top speed. You know what I'm gonna do, let's go Zonda, let's go rear wheel drive, which is probably gonna be an absolute nightmare. Oh, I'm an idiot. What I could have done is gone with the Sport Twin Turbo instead of the Race, and then still made it all-wheel drive. Because I know that freaking V12 with all-wheel drive is not going to be pleasant. especially with the turbos on there. I might take the turbos off. I might do that. Let's see. 904, shoot. What could we do? Did I take that off? Okay, no, I didn't. See what happens. Take that off. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. I think this is the move right here. Alright guys, let's see how much of a nightmare this Mercedes is to drive. With rear wheel drive and a twin turbo Pagani Zonda engine. Okay, I wanted to make sure I put the race turbos on. Let's head back over here because I want to paint those wheels. I feel like if I were to do this, okay, we're gonna change that as well. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna go with it. I don't want to wait. I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. We're just gonna go with it for now. Oh shoot, I forgot I was at this outpost earlier for the photo challenge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over here. We're gonna take it a few laps around the route for the Horizon Mexico circuit. We're gonna see how it drives, and hopefully we're not putting out too much horsepower for the rear wheel drive to handle. How much power are we putting? Oops. So 1100 horsepower. Call it 1150, close enough. 810 foot-pounds of torque. But our saving grace might be that this thing weighs close to 4,000 pounds. What is the top speed? 268. Well, here we go. Okay, we'll spin up into third gear. Ooh. I guess we're drifting it. Okay, this is honestly exactly how I thought this was gonna go. Honestly, at this point, let's just embrace it. Yeah, I think that we even Honestly, I think it's just the gear ratios isn't quite adequate for drifting. Okay, we're gonna switch this thing to 4-wheel drive because it's downright unbearable. And then, yeah, then we'll do a proper test on it. And what sucks about this is we're extremely low in S2, that it is, yeah. So this wouldn't be great for keeping up with other S2 cars because it's so low in S2, and S2 is just like a really, every little point towards performance class helps. Oh, I didn't even realize there's a Christmas tree there. Hold on, are they doing the thing this year where you gift people cars? No? Guess not. I guess not. Can't wait for that CTS V Wagon though. That thing is gonna be cool. Yes, much better. Much better.
You have arrived at your destination.
From what I'm noticing is it's very understeery. Which honestly, I'm not even surprised coming from a car this heavy with all-wheel drive. And then I proceed to oversteer in the following corner after saying that. I think some tuning though can work out the issues. It's not completely unbearable now like it was when we had a rear-wheel drive. But honestly, I think the best course of action is don't put the Pagani engine in it. Just stick with the stock Mercedes one or go with one of the other two. But like for the video, I had to do the Pagani engine. It was the proper move here for entertainment purposes.
You have arrived at your destination.
This thing does not like that corner right there. Does not like it one bit. And I overbraked. Okay. I normally don't tune the cars for these videos, but I think I'm going to in this particular situation. We will just try that for now, see if that helps. Okay, we're oversteering now, which is better than understeer, I suppose. But at least with oversteer, you can kind of slide your way out of it, so to speak. You can kind of, because oversteering, if you can control it right, it's technically drifting. So I'd say that's a little easier to finish your way out of than understeer. Now for the moment of truth. Perfect. Yeah, that bit of tuning definitely helped. It's not exactly perfect. Ooh, too fast. That right there is my fault. That's my fault. I think after I'm done recording this though, it's definitely... We're gonna do one more lap. Just because I lost count of how many laps I've done. I'm gonna do one more. Or not. The car has dictated otherwise. Yeah, I think, honestly, this car's pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's a cool car. I think after I'm done recording this, I'm definitely gonna take out this Honda, or like, I'm gonna take out this Pagani engine. I'm gonna throw in the stock engine, and we're just gonna make it a cruiser, I guess. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, now it's time for some donuts. With all the weight in the back of this thing, should not be very hard. This guy probably thinks I'm in a drift car or something, but anyway, with all that being said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and that is all for me today. And that dude was in a limo. What the hell?